Cool. Welcome to the Humble Wood. We will have humble origins. Hi. I don't know what to say this time. Hi, I'm Abby, and I will guide these four weird people to a cool adventure tonight where nothing bad will happen at all. You can find me as Citrine Warlock on Twitter, and yeah, now we get to have the fun part of tonight. I try to find the dice. She's not helping me. Let us start the introductions with the lovely Tim.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tim at Anonmoff on all the social interwebs, and this evening I'm playing Kriz, the Volpin wizard, who is not at all shady. At all. Not shady. Not one bit. I'm above board. And that's me.
Ripping on from the 100% not shady Kriz, let us go downwards to the lovely Ryu.
That's me. Hi, I'm Ryu, also known as Ryu Red Wings all over the internet, and I am playing our feisty Luma variant Sparrow fighter, Pip, who's also super not shady.
That we can believe. And now let us move on to the lovely Shelby.
Hello, I'm Shelby. You can find me at the One Silent 1 pretty much everywhere. I'm sorry, I will change that sometime, maybe not. I'm playing Wenri, who is a divine soul sorcerer Corvum, and I am actually 100% shady.
I guess that leaves me then. I'm Cintu. You can find me on Discord as Cintu or I am Cintu, depending on the server. And if I decide to break my 6-month streak and log into Twitter, you can find me there as I am Cintu as well. Tonight I'm playing Bubby, a hedge cleric. Shadiness, uncertain.
Last time on Humble Origins, our lovely band of adventurers came upon a burned husk of a campsite where they investigated so supremely unstealthily a giant rib cage, got attacked by an ash snake, a huge sized snake that breathes ash and cannot see normally, which nearly devoured Pip before being killed. Wenry found the baby of the ash snake and has named it Salsa. And they traveled onward, following tracks that had somehow stayed in the dirt, coming across something strange. A pair of forest prowlers, weird horned ocelot jaguar things with capelets of leaves that nearly killed Pip again. Pip nearly died twice. It's fine. They're fine. Chris made some choices and nearly got knocked out by our wonderful, lovely hedge cleric for his deeds. And also, I think, was almost punched, or was punched, I don't remember precisely, by our lovely Corvum sorcerer. The last session ended with them finding a cave. And now shall begin tonight's episode of Humble Origins. I forget which right song for that. So, guys, walking down the path towards the cave, and the light outside is waning. It's getting darker and darker. And as you get closer, you notice that the cave seems to be glowing. But it's not like a holy white light. It's like there's like pinks and blues and greens. As you get closer and closer, you find out why. There are mushrooms all over that are glowing. Well, glowing in those three colors, and they're just all over the walls. All down this cave.
Do I recognize the species? Are they safe to eat?
Roll a. I don't. Roll a nature check, just to be sure.
Not survival?
Okay, I'll give you survival.
Didn't help me much. 11.
You don't know if they're. You're not positive if they're edible, but you do remember that they're called glow shrooms, that they glow through probably bioluminescence, one would assume. And there's a little, like, you have this hint of a memory of them being used recreationally once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go and
Hello.
collect a responsible amount so that they can rebuild that population of mushrooms later.
Okay, then.
Pip has already run in and is dancing around like a kid in a candy store because she thinks this is amazing. And she's probably actually already like plucked one or two to see if they keep glowing when she picks them.
They do for like 3 seconds, and then they start to wane.
Well, okay. Oh, geez, now I feel bad. She starts trying to put them back.
I'll just, if I could just, let me,
Oh, okay. I hand them over.
don't eat them. They're not a good idea at this time.
Well, I mean, okay.
Maybe later.
But they're mushrooms. Well, I mean, also they also glow. I can't imagine these are probably good for eating.
Yes, right. Exactly. They have some very, very specific applications, but they're not appropriate at this time.
Oh, is it like medicine?
Kind of.
Oh, cool.
Kitten, mommy's in the office. Sorry.
Chris is just going around the mouth of the cave and casting alarm ritually, making sure that no one can follow us in. Or if we do, we've got a little bit of notice.
I have a question about that.
Hello, yes.
Does the alarm spell only cover like the layer, like the level it is set at, or does it cover the
alarm
entire
spell? Oh, you set an alarm on wanted intrusion. Choose a door, window, or an area within range that is no larger than 20 cubic feet. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area.
Okay, then. Good to when it enters the area.
Yes, and it lets me know within a mile, like a little ping, and it wakes me up within. Is a mile? I get a little ping in my head, and if it's within 60 feet, we get a handbell for 10 seconds.
How
So either a
far
shop
down
door
the
coming in
cave
or
are
a
you-
ping in the head.
How far down the cave are you like setting it?
Oh, I'm setting it at the mouth.
Okay, just at the mouth?
At the mouth, yeah, I'm setting at the mouth.
How far
Okay.
does the cave go?
Do you want to go find out?
I do.
Okay. Then when we walks.
I'm gonna go
Down there?
wander with my salsa.
Yeah. Make
Can
an investigation check.
I follow? Because last time we had people go adventuring, meaning myself and Bubbly, we almost got eaten. So I'm gonna follow.
3.
I'll just make
You.
I'm not good at investigating.
It's fine. You walk down for like 1 or 2 minutes, and you find an end.
Whoa.
It's like like if the cave itself is like it's about like 15 feet by like 20 feet tall. Or 15 wide, 20 feet tall. The very end is 3 times that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it like becomes a big opening.
Yeah, it becomes a big chamber. And you could swear you hear water, but you can't find it.
Does it echo?
A little bit.
Echo.
And you hear a tiny
Oh! I wanna try. I wanna do it.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm amazing.
I'm amazing.
Yeah.
And as that comes through, you hear eek, 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 eek.
Oops.
Oh no.
And
Hey.
you look up. You see tiny flames all over the ceiling. Tiny cat is being removed. You see these tiny flames, and
We see tiny flames, Pip.
yes, tiny flames all over the ceiling.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then something happens. You see you see like just hundreds of little white balls with fire coming out the top and orange wings fly out. Just
I duck. I just like hit the ground and I grab Wenry as I do it.
I'm holding up salsa to eat.
wait, I actually have to check. Give me a second. I'm gonna say I would say that probably is the okay. Yeah. Actually catches a few. It's like
Yes!
snaps.
That is my child.
You have now officially fed ember bats. Which, by the way, to everyone, this is what an ember bat looks like. They are very adorable.
vast
I love them.
fluffies.
I want one.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Well,
Get
do
a
you want to
couple of
try?
name 'em chips.
Do you want
Yes,
to try
I'm gonna
catch
try
one?
to catch one. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
We need chips to go with our salsa. So yes.
Make a dex check.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Come on, be nice. Oh, dex check. Is that like when I roll and I add my dexterity modifier?
Yes.
Okay. I need to get out of. There we go. Had to try to figure out how to get it on full screen. It should be good. Oh, let's see. 12.
You grab one.
I got one.
However, as you
Yes.
feel it in your hand, it starts to wriggle, and you feel what's your AC?
15.
You feel a tiny bite. You just feel like these tiny teeth bite into your hand, and you take 1 piercing damage and 1 fire damage.
Ow. Oh, now I feel bad. I don't think it wants to be here. Lenny, what do I do?
Salsa will eat it.
No! No! Just look at this face!
It's very
This is not for
cute,
eating!
but salsa needs to eat too. So
Didn't they just eat? No, this is mine.
okay. Well, then
No,
let it go if it is not happy.
Do you want to try to calm it down?
Yeah, I'll try, but if it won't come, I'll let it go.
Roll an animal handling.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, this might be interesting.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay then.
We have found our chips.
I just start like petting and be like, shh, I'm so sorry. I'll give you lots of berries or whatever you eat, I promise. And I just start like kind of like scratching it behind an ear, like very gently. I'm trying to be very, very calm and gentle with this tiny animal. I'm very aware that I'm much bigger than it.
The flapping starts to like. It stops like flapping anxiously. It starts to just kind of like sit there, and as you're holding it, your hands do get warm.
Yay! Okay, I'll hold on to you for a little bit, but you're a wild animal, so I will just pet you and call you Chips for a little bit, and then you can go home.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. By the way, Chris.
Oh.
Is it just when things enter, or is it when things go past the barrier that you hear the noise?
I believe it's when they go past.
So you see this swarm, and then you hear ding 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 as they fly out the cave entrance.
Sorry.
It's still dinging because it lasts for 10 seconds.
Yep. And each one starts it up again. And there's like about 50 to 100.
Once it all stops, I'm going to grab a mushroom.
I just come bouncing back, like, I found a friend! Their name is Chips!
Indeed.
Get it? Chips and salsa!
Who's going to get the guacamole?
I'm already stirring food on a hearth.
So Bubby's doing the guacamole. Okay, we're all good then.
Guacamole sounds like we're about to fight it.
We might. Who knows?
I mean, eat that.
Dang it. Dang it. Finish reading out my plans.
It's awakened avocados!
Damn, it's the black pudding version of guacamole.
Okay.
It's an awakened avocado tree. It's gonna come and get us.
Well, now it won't because I've lost the sheet for an awakened trend that has avocados on it. That would be a really ridiculous and a bit of fight you would actually have to do.
D&D Millennial Edition. Let's go find the quest to find the avocado tree so we can have our guacamole. Or
That means we're trying to find toast.
Avocado toast.
I love it. It's just like, oh god.
What
You
do
brought
I?
children. Now I want avocado toast.
I've never had it because I hate avocados.
Screw the book. We're fighting avocados.
Oh,
Are you sure we need to have psychedelic mushrooms in our party? I don't think we need anything.
I eat one of the mushrooms.
Oh, that's right.
okay. Make me a con save.
Ha.
Booby told us not to eat those.
I didn't hear. I was busy setting the alarm.
You weren't paying attention.
Oh. 16 minus 1.
Okay,
15.
you feel okay.
I don't know what Bubby was on about. These mushrooms are normal.
Well, I mean, of course. Wait, did you eat one of the mushrooms?
Yes, I'm a vegetarian, don't you know? I like mushrooms.
Well, but yeah, but she said they're medicine. Of course, they're not going to taste or do anything. You're not sick.
There is logic in that.
Everyone but Chris, anytime he opens his mouth, it just slightly glows.
Oh!
Pip has like as soon as she realized what's going on, she has like slowly just like crept forward, just like looking into his mouth like, Chris.
What do you expect to find in there?
Chris. Your mouth is. What color is it?
Green.
Chris, your mouth is green. You look like you got a bunch of glowworms in your mouth. Oh, stick out your tongue. Stick out your tongue.
It is a green beacon. Chris, you can kind of see the glow when you stick out your tongue.
Oh, that is an interesting effect.
Bubby glances over at this, shakes her head, and says, I told you not to, silly boy. So,
Stop! I can't breathe. Oh wait, hang on. Look at my new friend.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello. He might bite you. Be careful. I don't know what the. I'm just gonna keep him for the night and pet him, and then I'm gonna let him go.
Okay. Do you want me to put a mark on him so you know which one's yours?
No, that sounds like I'm keeping it. I'll just call every single one that I see Chips. You need
Okay.
lots of chips to go with your salsa.
I minor illusion an avocado into my hand. Does Chips want the avocado?
Oh, does it?
Let me check.
What is this little guy's diet?
I actually have to see.
Well, if he's a
Oh,
bat,
this is gonna go funny.
if
He tries to eat it.
Okay.
Tries to eat and it
Oh,
can't eat the illusion.
no, that's Chris. That's mean.
It's an
Don't tease him.
avocado.
Okay, you like vegetables, little buddy. You like veggies. You like fruit. Oh,
Now we know what he likes.
On the last pass, the last try and bite, you, Chris, you feel a bite in your finger. Take 2
Okay.
points of damage.
What? No AC check?
I rolled a 15.
Yes. 2 points of damage, you said, yeah?
Yeah, 1 of fire, 1 of piercing.
oh,
Don't worry. Ow. You little biter.
sorry.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
he's got little teeth. He bit me earlier.
It's fine. I stick my finger in my glowing mouth.
Okay.
You meant to do that. You meant to put your wound in your mouth to suck it better.
And that holds up.
Yeah, sure.
that's true.
I'm gonna hang chips somewhere on my person. Just walk around.
Do you want me to carry Pip? And then we can have a
Ips.
bat hanging from Pip, hanging from Chris.
I don't think we need that currently because we're in a cave, and also Chris, I have a feeling that this mushroom might be a bit like when you have some edibles and you're like, I'm fine, and then an hour later, oh, I can see everything.
That's just what you want. You want a wizard who knows major image to be tripping balls.
Oh no.
It's almost like I had thought of that.
No. Okay, Pip's gonna run over and help Bubby with her stirring, or see if there's any way she could help.
You know
I'm
what
gonna go
you
get
you
Emma.
can test this. And I hand her a piece of fruit torn in half. You and Chips can test this and see if it's good.
Yay, more taste testing. Thank you, Bubby. And I feed Chips some fruit.
It's
I'm
just
gonna go
happy.
the other end of the cave towards Winry and start laying alarm over there as well.
For the most part, it seems like this is where the cave ends. But do you hear the water?
Wait.
No.
And also, isn't it once you set a second alarm, the first one goes away?
Maybe.
No, ritual casting, the alarm stays. Stays for 8 hours once it's down.
Oh.
Ooh, oh. Do the
So-
rest of you hear the water?
Oh
Maybe there's-
no.
Oh. Then I'm just going crazy. Okay.
Don't worry, we're all going crazy around here.
Well, you did eat a glowing mushroom, so.
It's healthy for you. That's why they glow.
Really
Ah.
not. Here, have some soup.
What kind of soup is it?
Yours is vegetarian.
Thank you so much.
Soup? Soup?
Soup, soup. Thank you, Bobby. Soup, soup, soup.
Soup for everybody.
Cool.
What kind of soup is it? Besides just soup, it's okay.
Well, yours is gruel because I know that you prefer grains.
Yay!
There's enough of all of them that you can have some. I'm not sure what you eat, Wenry.
Mm,
Mine
I
is not vegetarian.
I eat whatever I find, really.
You can share with me.
Okay.
Probably don't look up what hedgehogs eat.
Oh, I know what they eat. It would
It's
make
bugs.
sense for a corvum to also eat it, probably.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, crows are pretty omnivorous.
Yeah.
True.
So we should talk about, like, if we are going to sleep in this cave, the alarm spell is nice, but I still think that we should take watch.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I can take the last one. I'm good at waking up early.
If there's needs to be 3, then I will take the middle one. We'll just-
I don't know. Chris hasn't really done anything today. Chris, do you want to take the second watch?
I think I probably need the sleep, don't you?
Well,
he
watches are
is
fine.
very weak.
And I have also set the alarms, which will wake me up instantly. So whoever's on alarm, they'll have a second person should the alarms go off.
I don't like how you can talk yourself out of work so easily.
I feel pretty sure that we're going to be in here long enough for everyone to get a full night.
Yeah, that too. I mean, that's the whole point. Like, we're not just going to be waking people up and then be like, oh, it's your time for getting up. It's too bad. We're going to let you sleep. It's just, you just got to get up at a certain point.
Okay, then let me rephrase the question. Who would like me to join them?
4 shifts.
I'll take one of the shifts. You choose, I don't mind. I'm very accommodating that way.
Somewhere in the middle.
I'll
I'm
take one
last.
of the I'll take one of the ones in the middle.
Okay, that is between us then, I suppose.
It is. This
There
soup
you
is
go.
very lovely, Bubby.
Oh, yeah.
Very much.
I
It's
must
the
ask
cumin.
the recipe.
It's the cumin. The cumin is always the secret.
You season your food. That's very important.
So if everybody else is going to bed down right after dinner, then I'll stay awake, tidying up the hearth and setting up some tea to brew so that whoever's awake can drink.
Bobby, I need you to make me a con save.
Okay. How crucial is this?
It's okay.
6.
You fall asleep,
Of course I fell asleep.
and
Up for the end of my shift or
right, like about about a third of the way. So after like an hour, you just like you fall asleep, and like it feels like seconds later, you hear a voice you have not heard in a few years, going, "Darling, it's wonderful to see you again." It's a voice that you haven't heard in many years, but last time you heard it was maybe one of your Saturdays. But he was surrounded by his children and your grandchildren, your husband. And he's just, you see him like in front of you in the stream. And he's back, smiling. You look good.
You look young.
I have no control. We never have much, do we?
I very, very slowly reach up to see if I can touch his face.
You can feel. You can feel that lovely fur once again.
I give him scritches and try to sneak in for a hug.
Oh, he, like, as soon as you get close, he just pulls you right in. It's good to see you again.
It's been so long, Moishi.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're still out. I'm glad you're still around. I don't want you coming too soon. Someone's got to look after the grandkids.
I'll keep my promises.
Good. And then he leans in and whispers something very, very quietly. But it's basically, I know, and it's okay. It brought you to me. And he kisses you.
Forehead kisses are the best.
Yes. And
I didn't mean
that,
to keep it from you, but I couldn't tell you.
I understand. I understand. My love, I understand. But, and then he just kind of like steps back and looks around, and it's just white light. I know all of it, and it's okay. It brought you to me, and that's the best thing.
I promise I've kept the kids away from it.
Oh, of course.
They'll never know.
Nope. Nope. And even if they do, they'll know them. They'll know that you mean well, that you did your best.
Will they?
Yeah. One of the nice side effects of being up here. I know how it will go. So just little snippets, and I know our kids will be accepting. But they won't know until many, many years from now.
From your lips to God's ears. Henwin's kindness, I rely on it every day to keep them away from it.
And he does. Every day. Make sure little things happen that keep them far away from that.
What do you think of these kids that I've got now? Look at them.
They're interesting. They need you. Especially that Vulpin boy.
He's a good boy. He reminds me of Shemuel.
Oh, I can see that too well. And that
It'd be the death of me.
undoubtedly.
I think underneath it, he's probably a good boy.
He is. He's got some stuff. I can tell just watching. There's more to him than meets the eye. But he's a good boy at his heart. He does his best. And that Sparrow is far too feisty. She reminds me of you when you were younger.
That Pip is a Pip.
Very well named.
Safe with her. I feel very safe with her around.
She's very good.
Caring.
And she loves your cooking, so she can't be all bad.
I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. Mind you, Wenry,
Oh, Wenry.
something about
That,
this.
that, that call, I have. She needs you more than she knows.
I think that she needs some confidence in herself. She knows her capabilities, but I don't think that she feels like other people know them.
That seems true.
How have you been keeping, Moshi?
Good. Very good. Everything is good.
As we hoped.
Better.
Well, with Henwin's guidance, I'll get myself and all the others to you soon.
But not too soon.
Not soon enough.
He just pats your cheek and goes, "My love, an eternity would be soon enough."
I miss you, Moshi.
I miss you too. And
I snuggle
kisses
into his
you.
chest.
Yeah, he just snuggles, and that is how the next hour of your time goes. Blissful, happy, and just talking about the old days, telling him everything that's been going on. Just
Now that I know
connected.
he knows, I'll catch him up on everything I didn't tell him.
Exactly. And that is how your watch goes until Quiz or Wenry. Don't know which one.
Do I wake up?
You like, no, you're still asleep.
I don't know if I'd wake up if I didn't get told to.
That's Quiz wakes up because there's just like this one blip. Wakes him up instantly.
No, just what the bloody hell is going on here? And do I notice if anyone else is awake?
No one else is awake. You see Bobby asleep.
I'm curled up, not into a tight, like defensive ball, but just into a little cuddle lump near the hearth.
Is she alone?
Yeah. As you're like trying to figure out where the blip came from, you see a bat just flying overhead.
Bats. Bloody nuisance. I'm making a mental note that Bubby fell asleep on watch.
Yep.
There'll be words in the morning or at the most opportune moment. And I'm just going to sit near the hearth with my book out, looking like I'm reading it, but actually kind of paying attention.
I want you to make me a con save with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Let's get the disadvantage dice. Oh, okay. The first one was really good. The second one wasn't too bad. I got a 10.
As you're reading, your eyes just keep like as you're like paying attention, your eyes keep like almost falling asleep and like the third time you don't wake back up. And you are in a room you've not been in many years. And it's dark. You're in a library, you think. And you're standing, you think, between bookshelves? And you see ahead of you at a table, at the only lit up table, a squab. You remember this.
What am I wearing?
You were wearing the exact thing you were wearing that night.
I nonchalantly take a random few books from the stacks and go on over to the table and sit down opposite the swab and just politely say, "Hello."
Oh, hello. Why? I thought I was the only one in the library tonight.
Well, evidently that's not the case, but I hope you don't mind. You've got the only light on, and I need to read. Is that okay?
No. I understand. Yeah, that should be fine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry, have we met before?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, I'm Chris. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
What are you reading?
A history. I found this history of the temples, history of the Amaranthine.
Ah, interesting. And is this a riveting read?
Not very. The writer could have done better, but like they're trying, I guess.
Well, that's the problem with historians these days. You know, you want to try and keep accurate, but you also want to try and zhuzh it up a bit.
Yeah.
What's your interest in the gods then?
Just pure academic at this point. I've been interested in the temples and how they run and the Amaranthine in general. So I decided to look into it. Look into all of this.
So you have ambitions to run a temple then? One would
run, join, one or the other.
DM question. Do they have all their parts on them?
Every part that they're supposed to have.
Okay.
As far as you can see.
Can I take a good look at them?
Yep. And you know what's missing.
Okay. Just to make sure, it is in my pocket, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
Well, you seem an awfully good sort of person, really. And I think you'll do well.
Well, yeah. I would have.
Oh, so you're aware then?
Oh. Took me. Looks around. This is your subconscious.
Good you're aware then, because
yes,
new information to me, really. But it's good to know.
Yes.
It wasn't the mushrooms, was it?
Sorry. The squab just looks and goes, I can't answer that for you.
Oh yes, in my subconscious you can't answer things unless I already know them.
Nods.
Damn. I'm sorry, it's the first time I've been talking to my subconscious. It's quite an interesting experience, really.
I figure it would be.
What do you want to tell me, which I don't already know, but I already probably do know due to the fact that you could probably tell me?
Well, looks around. I'm stuck like this because this is your doing. All of it is your doing.
Yes. Sorry about that. Genuinely.
Holds up the limb. Not as sorry as I am.
Well, you're part of my subconscious now. That's probably punishment enough, really. But yeah, sorry though. I mean, it's useful. You've done some good.
I could have been something great, and instead I'm a wand.
Yes. But on the other side, you may not have been something great. But now you have the potential to be something greater.
Just literally just sighs and goes, I'm in your subconscious. Of course you will win every.
Well, that's the problem, really. I'm arguing with myself, which means I'm either going to, whichever way I do this, it's a win-win because I'm winning. Whether my subconscious knows that I'm winning or I know that I'm winning, I know I'm winning at some point. But I'm sorry about the way it happened, though.
Yeah.
This shouldn't have gone that way.
No.
If it could have been anyone else, it would have been.
Why was it me?
You were just in sadly, the right place, the right time, exhibiting the right traits, unfortunately.
Ah. So I was just the perfect sacrifice?
You were very humble. You were very caring. And you were very pious.
Well,
3 very good things at the worst possible time.
luckily, I do have something I can do now. And the squab stands up, snaps their fingers, and walks away. And as they walk away, your feet get cold.
I look down at my feet.
There's water, and it's slowly rising.
You bastard! You shouldn't be using my subconscious against me. I attempt to cast shape water in a cone around me, so I'm dry.
The magic hits, and the water's getting higher.
I stand on the table.
The water goes up, and as you see the water rising, the bookcases disappear.
Oh, why are you using my subconscious against me, you bastard? I attempt to use, is the table floating?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I attempt to maneuver myself on the table so it floats.
It floats. And the water gets higher and higher.
Am I still floating?
Yep. And then you feel something hit the table.
I gently and gingerly look over, making sure I do not fall off the table.
You see a shape in the water.
Okay.
It's large.
I just shout out, whatever you are in my subconscious, please reveal yourself. This is not fun.
A head rises from the water and looks at you. And it is your own face looking back at you.
Well, I suppose that makes some sort of sense. You're my subconscious. Why? Wait. How are you underwater? You're my subconscious. You should not like this as well. Why are you staring at me? This is rather untoward.
Just continue staring as the water rises and you rise and it rises.
I attempt to cast Chill Touch, which has a range of 120 feet.
The weird you thing shudders at the touch.
Doesn't do anything.
You feel pain
Ow!
because you just attacked your own mind.
Ow!
You have a bit of brain freeze.
I'm still floating, yes.
Yeah, but you feel like the table might be slightly canting a little bit to one side.
I try and shape water myself on the table towards myself.
Nothing happens, and the table goes further.
No. I'm trying to offset myself.
The problem, as soon as you try to offset it, it flips, and as soon as you hit water, you're in a different room.
Bloody subconscious.
There's a book in front of you,
Ooh.
and there's some paper on the other side.
Oh, hello.
And what do you do?
I first shout out, is there anyone here from my subconscious? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
No one talks.
Are you keeping quiet because you're trying to keep the element of surprise?
No, nothing happens.
I gingerly go over to the books and paper.
Okay. Which do you look at first?
I look at the book.
It's a well-worn book. It's a book you haven't seen for 10, 15 years.
Okay. I look at the paper.
You look at the paper and it's writing. You know that writing very well. You know that writing the best of any writing in the world.
Is this by any chance a illusion spell book by any chance?
Uh-huh.
Bugger.
And you know exactly what spell is on the paper.
I close the book carefully, look at the paper, and then go, how are you going to twist this into something that is not brain?
Nothing happens.
I cast Silent Image.
It does exactly what you want it to.
So I'm casting myself. Silent Image of myself.
Yep.
Okay. That works. Right. I have my silent image of myself mirror me.
Yep, it does.
I have my silent image of myself sit at the table across from each other.
Yep.
Now, why would you do this to yourself? I don't know. Why would you do this to yourself? I don't know. It'd be interesting. I mean, why would they show me that squab? I mean, I don't know. Why would they show you that squab? I don't know. You're my subconscious. Actually, no, you're not your subconscious. I'm a projection of your own internal monologue and you're putting it onto your subconscious. Well, I don't know. Why would they show you that? I don't know. I'm just a projection of yourself from a spell. Well, that's a good point, actually. I think we probably need another voice in here. I think we probably need another voice in here. We definitely need another voice in here. I cast mirror image on myself. So there are now 5 illusionary versions of myself and myself, all on a table, talking to one another.
Yep.
Yes, right. So, right, you. Why would they have the? Why would the squad be in my subconscious? And you, why would they have the water rising up the water? And you, why would I be rising the water? Well, I don't know why you'd be rising out of the water yourself. You're in your subconscious. Maybe you're submerging out the water, and maybe the squab's making you feel bad about it. No, he doesn't feel bad about the squab. Yes, he probably does feel bad about the squab. I'm not sure. I mean, like he does carry the squab around more alone. He could have like kept throwing the squab away. I don't know, but why does he carry the squab like that? Anyways, I don't know. Why. Everyone, shush. Right. So the squab's in my subconscious. The squab knew my subconscious. Then also the water came out of nowhere, but the water, and I know where the water comes from. So why am I coming out of the water? Why would the illusionary me come out of the water? Why do you do? I know, but it's good talking to you. Why is it good talking to yourself when you don't know what you're talking about? I do not know. Why would I be coming out of the water? Why would the squab be here? Or why would the squab be projecting? I don't know. Huh.
As you puzzle, a plate appears in the middle of all 6, I think? 6 of you?
Yes, 6 now, yes.
Um,
There's 4 mirror images, 1 silent image of myself.
the plate?
Plus the one in the water, right?
That
No, we're
was
not in the room. Not in the room anymore. We're in a different room.
different room.
Different room.
The plate is piled high with your real favorite food.
Oh.
The one you hide from people.
Bloody hell, I'm getting the munchies inside my brain now. This is not good. Well. Actually, this is good. No, it's not good. Why is it not good? I don't know. Well, you know why it's good. No, it's not good. Yes, it is good. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Well, you two, shush. You, pointing to the silent image, you go over and touch it to make sure it's actually real.
The silent image walks over and puts its hand through the food because it itself is an illusion.
Ha! There we go. That's not real. Therefore, I've just got the munchies, which is fine because I can wake up and have food.
Oh no, I meant the silent image's hand went through the food because the silent image is an illusion.
Oh, so the food itself is not an illusion. It's a real manifestation of my subconscious.
Yes.
Ah, right. Okay.
That was my bad.
Okay. I go over and pick up one part of the food. Do I know what kind of being this was?
Oh, you are cool. You have a good feeling you know what type it was.
Damn. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Put that down. Go right. No. That's not. No. But no. 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 That is not for eating. That's not for eating. No. It's not for eating. I clutch my thingy.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay. I invoke one of the charges of the thingy,
Huh?
and I have the spectral maw attack the plate.
It is. It does exactly what you would expect a spectral maw to do to a plate of food.
Okay. Do I gain the temporary hit points? Because it's
You gain temporary hit points while you're in your dream of
does the spectral maw
one.
sate my appetite?
3/4 of the way. It's like you're full, but you're not full.
Right. That's good enough. Now you need to wake yourself up now. You need to wake yourself up. Wake yourself up. Now. 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 For God's sake, why am I waking up? I searched the room for another room.
There's no other room.
Damn it. Right. Right. So, Illusionary Council. We've had the squab appear. We've had a large manifestation of our brain appear. Water appear. Books appear. And a plate appear. So it either means we're tripping balls, or for some reason, the manifestation of our subconscious is trying to tell us that we're doing something wrong or doing something right. Or neither, or both. This is weird.
As you're saying that, you just feel something punch you.
Ow! Like
And
internally or externally?
internally, and then you open, and then your eyes open up, and you're back in the cave.
Who the fuck punched me?
I want you to roll an intelligence check for that.
Okie dokie. Good thing I am very intelligent.
Yep.
That's an 11.
You realize, oh wait, if you punch yourself, if you cause yourself pain while you're sleeping, you'll wake up. I punched myself.
Ah. Good work, brain. It's very good. Is anyone else awake?
Nope. And you can kind of tell it's closing in on the end of your watch.
Okay. I sit down. I stay awake until Winry wakes up.
Do you wake her up or you just wait?
I kick Winry to wake her up.
What's Winry? I assume you wake up.
Yeah, floundering.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
Okay. You could have done that way nicer. Oy.
Well, I didn't have any water,
No, you gently push.
but that would have taken longer to wake you up.
I would have woken up. I am a spring trap.
So why would I want to gently push you if you're a spring trap?
Because I would wake up easier than kicking. See,
But
now,
spring-
anyway. How
Anyway.
was the watch?
Completely fine. Nothing went wrong at all. However, Bubby was asleep when I woke up.
Oh.
So,
Well, you know, if your watch was fine, then I guess it was okay.
I had one ping from the alarm and it was just a bat. It's all
Mm.
fine.
Okay. Well, then hopefully you have no more pings so you can sleep.
Yes. No more pings. Sleep good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat the mushrooms.
I wasn't going to, but thank you.
And I hope to see you in the morning, not dead.
Do you want to cuddle Salsa? Because he's very warm. He's like a space heater.
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
Salsa can keep you company. And if Chips wakes up, you can have Salsa and Chips together.
I think that Salsa might eat chips, so.
Yes. Right. So. Sleep tight.
Okay. Well, no, you sleep tight. I'm staying awake.
Yes. Stay awake.
Yes.
Don't fall asleep.
I wasn't going to.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Tatty bye.
Night.
Good night or good morning, depending on your preference.
Yep.
Yes. Goodbye.
Just going to perch just by the entrance of the cave and just like be looking forwards and backwards, like super just like.
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Sweet. I'm not very perceptive. Okay, hold on. I'll use these. That is a 9.
You hear nothing while you're looking out at the cave entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And you look for a good hour.
Yep.
And then I need you to roll me a con save.
No. Okay, dice. Please, anything above a 10. 8.
That dice does not like you.
It does not.
Well, as you're watching,
No.
you just like feel yourself getting warm and toasty, and your eyes start to droop.
It's a good salsa.
Then you fall asleep.
Heck.
And when you wake up in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
second, there's someone in front of you. You're in a nice home. You remember this home,
Okie.
and you know the little girl in front of you.
Oh.
What's her name?
Cleo.
Cleo is just like sitting there and just like clapping, like, come on, honey, do it again.
Okay. And I do a little minor illusion of a trio of deer just all dancing in a circle.
She's just so happy.
You know, one day you'll be able to do this too, Cleo. I just know it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Really? You really think so?
Mm-hmm. You just have to grow up and will be very strong, and you can make all sorts of things.
Can't wait. And then then you and me, we can go on adventures and we can do magic and it'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm. We'll do so many good things and fun things with this because it's so useful.
So many. And you hear something behind you. You hear a voice that shouldn't be here.
Okay. Turn around very carefully.
As you turn, the room goes from your family home
Ooh.
to a dark and dim underground hole.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember this place. You remember the raccoon Mapach in front of you, scarred and very angry looking.
Just gonna do my good old slink. Feel a little bit. Definitely, keep the feathers pressed. I am small and insignificant.
Wenry, what have we discussed about when we send you out on missions?
To not make not be noticed, and to make sure I get everything that you wanted.
We sent you to
Yep.
deal with the merchant.
Yeah, I dealt with them. Kind of.
You knew what we meant when we said deal with the merchant.
I mean, it was very vague. I was reading between the lines.
He just Kroll just sighs and just flops back into his throne. Just Henry, you have much promise, but you don't use it.
That's fair. Yep.
Henry, I took you in when you had nowhere else to go.
I mean, I super appreciate it.
I ask you to do something so simple on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
I'm not laughing.
All I needed was you to deal with the merchant who was bugging my poor, sweet, darling daughter. And I come to hear that he is still kicking around.
But I'm sure he's not going to be a problem anymore.
Well,
Nightmares and all that fun stuff.
No, I had to deal with it myself.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you're better at it. Why tell somebody else to do these things that you're so good at? It's
because I'm the king and you are one of my loyal subjects, or you're supposed to be one of my loyal subjects. Just go wish my daughter a happy marriage and go do something.
You've got it. I can do that. That one's easy.
As you walk out, you don't turn around?
No, I do turn around. I'm just like, whoop.
Okay. As you walk out, and as you get past the edge of his door, you just hear. You don't understand it, but you hear what you know is just angry cursing in Mapach.
That went better.
And as the door closes behind you, you are somewhere you haven't been before. There's trees all around you, and looks like it's the middle of the day. And it's beautiful. It's still and calm and beautiful. And you see a wagon coming towards you. You're on the side of the path, and there's this wagon coming towards you. There's a very nice. That's a giant goat. There's a giant goat pulling a carrot, pulling a cart. It happens once in a while. It's just a little weird.
Sure, uncommon.
Yeah, and as they get closer, you can tell that the driver uh is also a raccoon macaque, but just she's just very dapperly, and she's got a little like newsboy cap, and she just like waves. And I would like you to roll me a perception check.
I'm so good at those. Y'all, seriously, this is 5.
You have advantage.
I don't think it's gonna help me. It didn't. 9.
Okay.
I'm using different dice.
As it passes, you see a face that looks familiar. It looks a little like yours. Not exactly, but you can see the family resemblance.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
And as the cart passes, you see who you have to assume is Cleo
Mm-hmm.
doing minor illusion.
I'm so happy.
And
Or am I happy?
you see the minor illusion is a picture, is like your bust, and you hear her say, Have you seen this, Corvum? We're trying to find her.
My heart.
Do you look around?
I'll look around, but I'll also try and like step in more into the trees.
You see a marker a little away that says Alderheart 3 miles ahead.
Okay.
And you just have this sense. Actually, no, roll me a nature check.
Different dice.
Yes, do that.
Okay, it's above a 10. Nature. I'm proficient. 17.
You can tell. You can tell as you look at the trees. Those trees won't look that way for a month.
So this is like a premonition or something.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is when you find, and that is when you feel that's when you feel something bite your leg.
Ow! I look down.
There's this tiny head that you know very well. And as you feel the pain, the dream fades away.
Am I
No,
back in the...
Salsa,
Okay. I'm back in the cave.
you're back in the
Salsa.
cave.
I just pet Salsa.
Salsa is just curled up. It's just curls up around your leg.
You're right. I shouldn't have slept. That was my bad. I don't know what overcame me. I'm gonna go wake up Pip now.
As you say that, you actually like a little bit of the continuation of that last check.
Oh.
You could actually tell it is the exact end of your shift.
Oh, hey. We planned that all right in this old bean here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna very gently just rock Pip to try and wake her up.
I wake up actually quite easily.
Okay.
Like surprisingly so, considering that like 2 seconds ago I was like, and then it's like, oh,
Hello.
Hi.
It is your turn now.
oh, great, okay.
I will be honest with you. I may have fallen asleep.
Oh, well, I mean, we're all still alive, and
Yeah, that's how I'm going to look at it.
this is the thing. We all had like a really big, like, nice, comforting big dinner, and so like it's okay. I mean, and also like Chris was like super confident about his like alarm thingy. So I mean, it happens. I mean, as long as you don't make a habit out of it, because
I didn't mean to. I thought I was pretty good, but I just, fell asleep, had
yeah. And then you can wake me up. That's good.
I did. Was
Yeah.
because Salsa woke me up, and then I wake
Woo!
you up.
Good
I
salsa.
know he's so good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go sit now.
Do you want salsa for company?
Oh no, I got chips.
Okay.
I just realized something. If Sosa gets fat, he's chunky Sosa.
I love it. Oh, bye, Tim.
Because what you get for having me as a DM, I will make the joke.
I love it. I love it so much.
Sit back
Alright.
down. Okay.
Yes, we have to go through Pip's night terrors next.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Night.
Maybe.
Cool.
All right, good night. And I go sit.
Okay.
And I kind of sort of play with Chips. I'm sort of like just seeing whether Chips like seems to naturally just stick around me or whether or not he's just gonna, go off and be a bat.
He seems to be sticking around you for now.
Okay. I'll just let
But
him.
like, yeah. He also has periodically been eating like little bits of food that he finds on you.
Yeah, I've probably actually been like fishing my pockets and like handing things that it looks like they might be safe to feed him.
Yeah. And
But
do you,
I'm just
that's all you do?
more or less, that's really all I can do. I think maybe once in a while I get up and I don't know, I do some squats. I stretch and I just sort of I go check out kind of sort of the front of the cave. I'm not quite sure where Chris's alarm thing is. I do look, and then I just sort of I kind of patrol a little bit around our sleeping area. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next time you sit down,
Yeah.
you've been breathing a little heavily. You do a lot of exercise. Please make a con save.
Let's say I am a sailor. I'm kind of used to actually being on watches, so I'm just early morning
Yeah.
watch is my favorite one. I get to see the
Actually-
sunrise.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You might hate me a little bit for this. 25.
Okay then. As you're sitting there, can you make me a perception check?
Okay. Oh, this is going very well. I wonder when I'm going to roll that one. Perception. 22.
As you're sitting at the fire and you feel for a second yourself almost go drowsy, you wake up and the fire almost seems to flare, and you notice in the air as the sun seems to almost be you can feel the sun will come up in a little bit. You see little particles just kind of lazily drifting. And if you look at where they come from, you can see that they're coming out of the mushrooms.
Oh, well, darn. By the way, I have a question. How
Yes.
warm is it right now?
Beside the fire, pretty warm, because everyone on the watches has put some more wood on to keep it up. Outside of that, it's not terrible, but it's not
Okay.
it's not humid, but it's not winter yet. It's the
right.
starts of fall.
Okay, then I'm okay, I need time to try to stay active. I'm going to start really making sure that I'm up.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to think that explains why Wenry fell asleep. I'll probably ask the others if they fell asleep too. And if they had, well, I mean, it's probably not their fault.
Yeah. Nothing happens. You stay awake the entire watch. The sun rises, and Chris is woken up by 50 to 100 bats flying in past the alarm.
I need coffee.
Wakey, wakey, eggs a biggie.
Just
Where is the eggs, and where, for the love of God, is the tea?
Oh, it's still on the fire. Bubby made some for everybody to have it.
I go over looking very slightly disheveled and just drink tea.
it's a little strong, but it's bubby tea, so it's still good.
I need strong tea. This is good. This is very good.
Do I still have my chips, or did they also fly away?
Chips seems to be starting to wriggle a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna like position him so he's like hanging off of my hand. I'll just hold him up and be like, okay.
And as soon as you do that, he looks at you for a second. Shitters,
It's okay.
somehow leans up and nuzzles your hand for a second. It almost burns because the fire is
Oh,
up there. But then swing back and flies off down back, and because you hear one more as to
sorry.
past the second alarm.
Bye bye. How's the tea?
It's good. It's well steeped. I
Ooh,
think's the phrase.
I'm gonna have some. And pour myself some tea, and I start looking for breakfast.
Would you like me to pour the tea for you?
Oh no, I'm good.
Are
Thank you
sure?
though.
How
Yeah,
is your
it's just
watch?
tea. Blue watch. Oh, did you fall asleep?
No.
Really? Because I noticed when I was on my watch, I got super duper sleepy, but then I was able to I get up and I stretch and things like that. I think the mushrooms are reacting to the fire and making everything making drowsy, or at least made me drowsy. I know Wenry, when she woke me up, she said she fell asleep. So I think maybe if we see these again, we probably shouldn't camp in the cave again.
So, not near mushrooms.
Or at least this kind.
Noted.
Hey Tim,
Yes.
you got your answer, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm just going to get out my book and go over and quickly sketch the mushroom and make some notes about the mushroom.
Yep.
And then forcefully close the book More tea.
You're not a morning person, are you?
No, I'm more of a early evening to nighttime sort of person, really. I'm not a lark. I'm a night owl.
Well, you're also a fox, so.
I am very foxy, thank you.
Okay. Breakfast,
Electra
breakfast.
wakes up Bubby and she bustles about, muttering about the taste in her mouth, and starts cooking breakfast on the hearth that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, as it always does.
Hmm.
I'm going to actually go out into the woods and I'm going to see if I can forage for, fresh stuff in the morning, like maybe some herbs or fruit, something.
Yeah.
I wanna be
make a survival
useful.
check.
Okay. Wow.
Good day.
Yeah, I'm wondering, so dirty 20.
Okay then. Yeah. No, you find some nice herbs. You find good herbs. You find a couple of fruit that were just ripe enough that they fell, and you find some mushrooms.
Some nice
Normal
mushrooms.
Some good normal mushrooms.
like maybe like some wood ears or something, and I come back and I'm just like, I found thyme and normal mushrooms.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Here you go. And I pass them to Bubby, and I start like munching on. I'm gonna say she found like some wild strawberries, and she's just like, nom 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 nom. Why, do you want some?
No, that's okay. I still have some dried insect jerky.
Okay. Chris, you want strawberries?
Yes, actually, that would be quite nice.
Okay.
I take out a tiny pocket fork.
Okay, I pass him like 5.
I eat the strawberries with a tiny pocket fork.
Don't choke on those.
It's a little. I'm eating them too quickly in the morning.
Oh, because then you'll throw up.
I will try not to. I'm savoring the taste.
Yeah, no, a bunch of my sisters can't do that. They can't eat for like an hour after they wake up, or else they just toss their cookies.
That's terrible. Mushroom.
Oh,
That's interesting. No.
oh, yay! Food. Thank you.
Thank you for
Oh yeah. Well, I like finding things. I like I'm used to helping in the kitchen. It's like, well, I mean, so like I've got 19 brothers and sisters. So my mom like cooks a lot. And it's also sort of like, there's 19 of us. So of course we all get jobs. So I'm used to helping, and usually my job was like, okay, Pipiana, go out to the backyard and get some thyme or rosemary or sage, all that fun stuff. And I usually have to freaking kick Boris out of the way because he's always in the door. But anyway, yeah. You want me to find stuff? I can find you plenty.
I believe you.
We need to find the book.
That I'm definitely gonna get. By the way, guys.
Did we get a long rest?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yes.
You all did.
Guys,
Chris,
so
you feel like you didn't, but you did.
I have my hit points back to 20.
Yep.
Guys, guess
Yes.
what though?
What, Pip? What?
We killed an ash snake! I killed an ash snake! That's so cool! You can't understand, I think.
I don't know.
They probably can.
Okay, Pip is going to like cover Salsa's like face. Like, but guys, we did that. We're so cool. I'm so cool. I killed it. Okay. I didn't kill your mom. Pat.
Was it the dad? The world may never know. I don't.
Right.
Man, I can't wait to tell them at the temple. They're not going to believe me. Yeah,
Of course they will. Of course they will, dear.
well, we have the skin and that great big glowy hearty thingy. That's mine. Well, I can share.
All right. Well, here's some lunch for the road. Let me just clean up the hearth. It doesn't take as long as it should, and the hearth goes away.
How do you do that? Do you just have do you have magic? Like a magic thingy that you put on the ground and just a heart pops up?
Henwin is kind.
Oh, it's that kind of thing. Oh, that's so. I didn't know Henwin clerics could do that. That's so cool. Oh man,
Most don't, I don't think.
all I can do is make lightning.
That's a very good thing to know how to do.
Yeah, but you can't make food. Well, I guess I could make food.
I can
be
make
really-
a flower.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. I know. Okay, hold on. I'm still working on this. I can also ask to figure out what the weather is going to be like.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's so useful.
So so I create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at my location for the next 24 hours.
As like this ball appears first, it's like a nice blue marble, which you can tell means clear skies.
Mm-hmm.
And as it like starts to revolve, it goes grayer and grayer until lightning flashes across it. and it continues on, and it stays gray for the rest of the time.
Okay, so it's going to storm sometime today.
Ooh.
Or it could mean we're going to have a very nice day and Pip summons lightning.
I can't summon storms though. This is for weather.
Good
That'd be
point.
cool. Oh man, I wish I could. It'd be so cool. Just bang.
Would be
Ooh.
lovely.
I put on my raincoat.
Yeah, does that mean it's gonna storm later?
Yes, I believe so. From what I can tell, I'm still learning.
Yay, thunderstorm! Yay, yay, yay! Thunderstorm! Thunderstorm! And I bounce around like, yeah! It's gonna be so cool. Thunder and lightning. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so fun.
We just don't want to get caught out in it.
What? But that's the
It-
best part.
But
It
it
could
could
be
hurt
very-
you.
It could be very, very frightening.
Oh, it won't hurt me, and it's not scary. Storms are great.
I heard that from a great teacher at the Avium.
Storms don't scare me.
DM,
Yeah.
when we found this cave, did we have to leave the tracks that we'd been following, or were they in this area as well?
Oh, you like as you were following, as you saw the cave, you also saw that the tracks were still going past it. So you can follow them. And when you leave the cave, you can continue following them.
Hit right up. Okay. Well, everyone, have you got all of your things? Everybody do an idiot walk.
Okay.
I do an idiot walk around the cave to see who left something behind. It was probably me. It's
Yeah,
usually
that was for 8 hours. Never mind. Chris wouldn't have actually been woken up by anything
okay.
because our alarm only works for 8 hours, so it would have stopped working in the morning.
This sounds like the tail end of my long rest. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, an entire flock of bats coming out, that also sounds kind of like it would wake everyone up.
A
Mm-hmm.
little bit. Especially as they fly over, it gets warmer.
Everyone, ready? Shall we?
Wagons roll.
Yeah, you see Pip do the thing that she did when we got on the wagon. She touches her nose and then she counts 1, 2, 3 noses.
Good job.
Separate adventurers start their adventure for the day. We are going to take our break.
That's yeah. Hello.
Welcome back to Homo Origins, where nothing's going wrong.
Everything's fine. Nothing hurts.
Everything's fine, nothing hurts. Exactly. That is the tagline of D&D games. Everything's fine, nothing hurts.
What dreams?
Exactly. What dreams may come. Just enjoyed him space for a second. Our intrepid adventurers woken up seemingly from wonderful dreams or terrible dreams, depending on who you are. And now they're on the journey, following tracks that are they even there?
Are they?
Make a perception check.
Not survival?
Nope.
Perception. 16.
You can faintly see them.
I found them. Let's start walking.
Let's go. Jolly good.
I immediately start bouncing ahead of the party. Time to go, time to go.
Well, we can walk abreast because I'm pretty bouncy myself this morning.
I'm sauntering along. At the
I
back.
might. Yeah, I was like, I'd probably also be sort of like towards the back, just like getting there.
I might have a bit of a jaunty whistle on.
I'm just keeping very small.
Please let me know if the cat is too distracting.
What cat?
Please do not send the cat away no matter how distracting they get.
That's just perfect.
My only concern is that he tends to get very nippy when I'm not giving him attention. So
Well, then you
Loki. He's fine.
he doesn't care. He's busy licking my arms.
He's good.
Anyway, hi everybody, say hi to my cat. No, you can't have my fingers right now.
Hello, Loki.
He wants my hands super bad right now.
So we set off 2 and 2.
Yep. But luckily no one's hands are blue.
No one's what?
No one's hands are blue. It's a Firefly reference.
Right.
As you are walking 2 by 2, you guys, the morning birds are singing in the trees, dew on the ground, very pleasant and nice. And I forget, what are your passive perceptions?
11.
Well,
14.
14.
17.
Hey,
And a 23 for investigation. FYI.
terrifying investigation score. You guys travel for a while. Nothing out of the ordinary. Chris, you catch like a hint of movement. And as you track it, oh, just a rabbit. Just scampering along in the woods. Being a cute little rabbit.
Something this cute must be for a sinister and deadly purpose. Must be. Is it within 60 feet?
Yeah, it is within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Would you say it is between 1 and 5 pounds?
Probably.
Right.
don't know
I
how
cast catapult on the tiny, cute bunny rabbit and fire it towards a tree.
Cool. cool.
With
There's
you.
now a rabbit on a tree. Just on it.
It needs to take damage. Hang on.
It's not alive. You have splattered a rabbit.
What?
That's not how
Yeah.
you that's not how you kill rabbits.
Why did you do that?
Now
It's just the money.
Now we can't even eat it.
It was for a sinister and nefarious purpose.
Chris, are you feeling okay? Did you
I
eat the
do.
mushrooms?
I'm just a little bit on edge. That's all.
If-
The creature could have been for a sinister and nefarious purpose to take a message.
It was a rabbit.
We
Can
still don't
I-
know where the book is.
Is it fair to ask for an insight check on Chris?
Chris has made some choices in his life and has made some choices right now that we are going to move past.
Okay.
It's gonna continue on.
Yes, onwards. The
Yep.
rabbit is not a problem. We're just going to keep moving onwards.
And
There's no
next
way.
time you see a sinister rabbit, let's kill it normally so that we can at least eat it.
I'm sorry. I'm
If you're
vegetarian.
going to kill, well then I'll eat some of it. Rabbit is good. But
Okay, I'll kill it. You eat it.
okay,
Right.
just don't splash.
Let's move on from that
Yes,
conversation.
I don't. Yeah, please. Different conversation.
Yeah, let's just skip ahead like half an hour past that conversation.
So I'm
As
talking
you-
with Pip about where did she go to school? How did
Yeah.
she train?
Okay. You mentioned school, and Pip just kind of like school.
Well, who taught you how to do what you do?
Oh,
You
my
did?
mom and my dad.
They're very good teachers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, No, we didn't go to school. Well, there's a lot of us. So my dad, we would all just pile onto the boat and we go do the fish thingy, and we come back home. And yeah, that was about it. And reading and writing and all that stuff. You need to be able to do it. You need to do arithmetic so you can sell stuff. So yeah, school. My parents taught us everything, and only my parents and all my older siblings. I'm I'm number 15, so I'm kind of in the middle.
I'm one of several myself.
Well, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I start reciting a long list of names.
Pip's face just lights up. She's like, "You have so many! That's amazing! It's like me!"
I want to make a terrible joke, which is that by the time Booby's got to 7 names, and then my second sibling.
And then the second litter was. And of course,
Also, it's like that.
And of course, I have several myself. There's long list of litters and names.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a mom. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I'm a great grandmother.
Wow. How old are you? Does
No,
that
no.
mean you're really old?
I don't understand the question.
I don't have a great grandma. I'm assuming it's maybe because. Wait. How do you?
I'm 96, dear. Everyone's got a great grandmother, but not all are fortunate to live so long.
Pip's eyes just about pop out of her head when you're like, I'm 96, and Pip's just like. Because she's super young. I think she's 17, 18. I had to look at Luma ages to probably give you an approximate, since
Mhm.
I think they're actually shorter lived than other species. But that's ancient in her head.
It's ancient. Hedges live a long time.
Yeah, but like he just like, wow, you must be so smart. Wow.
That's not where I put my focus.
Okay. Gosh, you must know a lot of. Gosh, how many cookies must you know how to make? Okay. What was the other question? I know she asked about school, and there was another question.
Who taught her how to fight?
Oh, okay, that one. She's just like, oh, I had to try to teach myself, and then it was just, I don't know. Like we always kind of had to do stuff on the ship because it's a ship. You gotta be careful. There's lots of stuff on the ocean, so you just gotta be able to like pick up a pointy stick and start smacking stuff. So it's kind of started with that, and it just turned out, hey, I'm really good at hitting stuff with the pointy end. And then I just really liked it, and I don't know. I just there's something about it I was just really really good at it, and then some clerics came by, and look at my notes. I can't find my notes. Please insert my deity. I think.
Altus, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Altus. Like for some reason, it's just I wrote a bunch of stuff down on my desk. Altus sounds about right. It's a storm god, and she explains that one day some clerics of Altus came through the town, and they are also pretty feisty, and she had like a super duper fun time just like following them around the port and like seeing what they were up to, and she just started like, you get the impression that like she's talking about them, how they were like very impressed with her and how they kept being attracted to, not exactly attracted to her, but like they just kept like running into each other, and you get the impression that it might not have possibly been her like them being impressed. It might have been them being like a bit like, okay kid, you gotta go, until eventually she explains that like I was just so good at it that I decided to come here and check out the temple, and they're like really really good at fighting, and I was like, I want to get better at fighting, and so here I am. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna do something really cool.
I believe you. You've got a lot of years to do something really cool.
Oh, I sure hope so. No.
Stay on the right side.
Oh, of course. Pretty sure my mom would give me a right good thrashing if I didn't.
Not that I doubt it.
Well, so, oh yes, please. I take the snack and I start nibbling, and it's like, so you're a cleric. How did you start being a cleric?
Oh well, one thing led to another, and I got to experience kindness. Strong kindness.
That sounds
True
nice.
strength comes from gentleness and kindness, and true gentleness and kindness comes from strength. And I was privileged to see both and have some directed to me. And so I chose to try and direct it elsewhere too.
Sounds like a great idea. I like that.
It's a process. Would you two like a snack? Completely ignoring the fact that she gave y'all snacks to take on the road already.
I'm good.
I'm still good with this one, thank you.
For sure Pip has already eaten everything.
Let me know. You're very thin.
Well, it's part of the diet, I'm afraid.
Pip is going to turn around in her seat, like she had before, kind of a bit like a kid in the back seat turning around to talk to another kid on the bus. She's just going to turn around to Chris and be like, Chris, so why are you a vegetarian? Is that something I can ask? Is that a thing? Should I not ask that?
Yes, I'm I was studying at the Avium and
Huh.
thought it'd be good. I was studying at the Avium and thought it'd be a good idea to, just be vegetarian for a bit. I'm at college. Let me try it. Basically, it's all good though. They do some rather good salads. I must say. Not to mention like the really nice, vegetarian lasagna, which sounds quite bad. Oh, the muffins! Let me tell you about the vegetarian muffins. They are delectable, delectable.
Isn't a normal muffins don't usually have meat? How would a muffin be vegetarian?
That's the point. I think these were vegan ones, which they gave to me anyway because they like vegetarian, vegan. You're all the same anyway, which I disagree with fully. But that thing where you're trying to struggle to find food for someone and they just give you whatever they've got in their fridge, which just vaguely summarizes what you are. I've had that. It does mean I find some really nice cookbooks and some really nice recipes. See, I've got them all in here. See? And I just quickly bring out the book and flick through and show a few recipes. Like there's a nice soup, there's a nice stew, there's a really nice pasta dish actually, which I found once was really quite nice. And the tea. Oh, let me tell you about the tea. There's some really nice tea recipes as well. And some cookies.
Tea is also okay. So you just started it and you just kept up with it?
Yes, yeah. It was, once you started it, you get further and further, and you're like, well, if I stop now, it'd be weird. So I just kept going, really.
Oh.
It's done good. It's done good for me, though.
Okay. I don't know. I've never met a Vulpin who doesn't, eat niblets and things like that. So I don't know. I was just curious. I just wanted to know. Does it make you sick?
Well, I'm not as strong as others of my kind, but what I lack in brawn, I make up for in brains, which is very true. You kind of need more brains than brawn when you're a wizard, unless you're a fabled muscle wizard.
Isn't that just a person who can punch things really good?
Yes, but
wait, that's me.
That's you, yes.
Am I? I'm a punch wizard. Okay. Where's that trail? Are we still on the right path?
I'd hope so. We've been walking down it for a while.
Yeah. No, I just want to double check. I start bouncing on ahead because I realize I'm not getting any answers out of crows.
As you bounce on ahead, you hear a noise. In fact, everyone hears the noise.
Oh no.
It sounds like something breaking through like the foliage, and you can kind of see something just off, like maybe like 100 feet down the trail. And you just see, like, at first you're like, okay, that's just the bird folk, until you notice that it's far too white. Well, whitish. It's, as you watch, it's a bird folk. It was like probably 6 months ago. It was a bird folk. Now it's a skeleton. It just walks across the road. Just very dry skeleton. Very dry.
Just minding his own business, walking across.
Yeah. Well, it seems to have like. It seems like you.
No, come on.
You can kind of see like a faint glimmer in like the eye sockets, but it seems to be like. It doesn't seem to be doing much. It seems to be like doing something. Like it seems to have a purpose in its walk.
But it has an agenda that is not related to us, apparently.
Yes.
I have doubled back and I've run back to the group with my rapier out, and I'm just like, Can
we hear it going away?
Yeah, you can hear it like it's not it is not stealthy, no matter how much it tried to be. It is very not stealthy. On a scale of like 1 to 20, it's about 5 on the scale of how stealthy it is. Um, as it walks through the foliage, you actually hear like birds like flying out of the way, woodland creatures running away because it's just walking.
I want to clarify my question.
Yes.
Because I got the part where we heard it, but I want to make certain that what we heard was it going away.
Oh yes, no, you hear it come up and then you hear it walking away.
Okay. Okay, and does it look more than superficially similar to the one that we saw embedded in the tree?
It looks it's a skeleton, but it's a moving skeleton.
That's not a good omen.
You know what? It's minding its own.
What
Uh,
was it? Was it
Don't
a
start it, won't be it.
but
what? Was it a DM? Was it a Gallus bird folk?
Yes, it just looked like a normal chicken one, though.
Okay. All right.
And everyone saw it.
but that was a skeleton. Like, that's not normal.
Should not be moving.
No.
So what reason does the Gallus have for getting to the other side of the road?
How did I do this to myself?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. Why did I do this?
I asked the clarifying question.
Marching cadences are stuck in my head.
Ah! So, why did the chicken cross the road, Tim?
I don't know, but I think we should like to investigate it, perhaps. 'Cause the undead is not a good thing to be around uncontrollably in the wood. Especially if you're looking for something called the Corvum X Necromonicon.
Yeah. I mean, that's aren't
I'm going to touch Pip and use my Blessing of the Trickster.
Okay.
So you have advantage on stealth rolls.
Woo.
Which should negate your plate armor if you're wearing plate armor. Well, you have advantage on your stealth rolls. I think we should follow that because that looks most like something that shouldn't be around here. I.e., like the book.
Yeah, and also aren't undead things like that always evil? Like, you can't just let something like that wander around.
It depends on the ethical implications of the necromancy in the first place. Necromancy itself is not a bad spell. Necromancers typically are. Necromancy itself is more just the manipulation of life force, really.
Either way, I'm pretty sure I should be hitting that thing.
But not just yet.
Obvious. Yes.
We'll see why the Gallus was getting to the other side, and then we can kill it. Well, actually, no, can we kill it? It's already dead. Can you kill something that's what's already dead?
If you pulverize it enough, probably. I don't think dust can walk.
No, but it could be formed into a dust cloud of death. That's not a good thing.
I didn't think about that. Oh.
I mean, have you seen those elementals? They come out of nowhere and start choking the life out of you. That's not a good thing. Or burn the life out of you, or drown the life out of you, or crush the life out of you, really. So there's lots of things in this world that are elemental that want to, just maim, destroy, and crush the living life out of you. I think we should follow it.
Pip's just gonna lean over to Bubby and just be like, Chris is acting weirder than usual.
How can you tell?
I don't know. I don't know. He's talking more
DM,
and making less sense.
Yep.
can clerics? I was trying to check my features list, but it kept jumping. I'll have to examine why later. But can clerics sense undead, or is that?
You can turn it. I don't think you can sense it. I think that's a paladin thing.
Okay.
Or a grave cleric, I think.
Yes. Or
Yeah.
grave cleric.
That okay. He has a point. If at least two of you want to go, then we should go.
I want to go.
It makes sense that we should be following the abnormal in search of this book. Otherwise, I think we are.
What is
You've
abnormal?
got a good point. You've got a good point. The book. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can we stealth in the direction of the skeleton?
Yes. Please make me stealth checks and some say investigation checks to find everything.
N
For which?
for stealth.
Oh, that's fine then.
Oh,
6 for stealth.
Okay.
That's everybody.
investigation is 14 for me.
I got a
Okay.
23 for stealth. Wait, did I? Hang on. 18, 19, 21, 22. Yeah, 23.
I got a 19 for stealth
Okay.
and a 16 for investigation, and my passive's 23, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I got a 15 for investigation.
Cool. As you guys start to stealth, Pip, you can tell he is about to step on a stick, and you just kind of
Yeah, I just grab.
and just you help Bubby get into the woods and stealthing away. And as you guys are following, you notice something. There are no footprints ahead of you. There are no footprints like okay, so the road the path is here and it's going off this way. There are no footprints this way. But there are deep footprints this way.
From our ragtag collection of humble folk and bird folk, or just like skeletal?
The same types you were following until you just happen to see something walking along the path.
Well, then we're going that way no matter what.
As you follow the bird folk skeleton through the forest, trying your best to be quiet, Bobby getting help from everyone else to not step on errant twigs and branches. It takes you like a little bit because you're slower than the skeleton, so sometimes you'll have to like rush forward a little bit and catch up to where it is, but you follow. And as you're going along, the trees seem to like start to almost narrow out. And you just follow, and the tracks are deep. Like this is a well-trodden path. It almost seems like it almost seems like a trodden path. Like you, as time goes on, you stop seeing the footprints as easily, and you just start seeing the ground has been trodden so much it's been worn into almost a groove. And Chris, because you have the ungodly investigation, you're the one who notices that on the side of the path there are like footprints, but there's also like a large swath has been dragged across. like something heavy was being dragged over the footprints.
I just point everyone's eyes to the swath and back to the track, back to the swath, back to the track.
Yep.
When, correct me if I'm wrong, they were carrying the book in a very large box, weren't they? So it looks like we found the trail for the book. And unfortunately, that means whatever took the book also has the book. So I think we should try and be extra stealthy and extra alert. I think might be a good option, really.
Kind one, guide me.
Well, I'm not kind, but I cast third level invisibility on Bubby and myself.
Yay.
You are now invisible.
Yep,
It's disquieting. It is.
a little bit. As you two visible and two invisible walk, continue following, you hear, you start to hear something. At first, it's very quiet. It just, at first you think like there's a avalanche somewhere, but as you follow along, it gets a little louder and a little louder and a little louder until you can see through the trees. And you see the base of a mountain. A very small one, but still a mountain, big enough to have a cave. And outside the cave, there is something lying there. I would like everyone to make me an Arcana check.
– 15.
7.
21.
Okay, that was half of what I was. Oh god, yeah, Bobby would 100% know this. As you look out at the field, that's not supposed to be here. That's not supposed to exist. Bobby 100% knows what this is. Wenry, you've heard tale of these, but you've never actually seen one. It's this strange thing. It seems to be like almost sleeping, but you can pick out the details. The head that seems to be two heads, like two top jaws put together into a head. The weird mishmash of limbs all splayed out in front of it as it's sleeping. The feet that look like two heads each. That's a cobble fright. Those are not supposed to exist. Those are very bad. Those are not supposed to exist. That's very bad.
Now we know that whatever necromantic powers made the other skeleton was definitely evil.
What the hey is that?
It's wrong.
Well,
It's
obviously, that looks crazy.
I've only really read about it. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing one. It's
Eesh.
just it's like if you put a bunch of skeletons together and it's, all horrible.
Oh, it's a monster.
It's a monster. It's not
Is it
good.
an undead
Oh.
monster?
It is an undead monster.
And
Okay.
how far away are we?
About 60 feet when you first catch a glimpse of it.
60 feet.
RD monsters, from what I know. It's just a bunch of bones cobbled together. Oh, is that why they call it that?
So we're definitely gonna have to get rid of that. Hmm. Well, I can hit it, but I'm gonna need help, obviously. It's awfully big.
I will also remind you, it is asleep. Like there does not seem to be any like consciousness in it. It's just kind of it's like laying on its side, and every once in a while you see like one of the feet like scratch at the ground, or one of like the three limbs just like scratches.
Well, maybe we don't have to fight it. What if, like, I'm tiny and fast? I can make it chase me, and you guys can go in the cave.
Could try and sneak. Right now it's just me and you, Visible Pip. So if we are sneaky enough, the other two who are around are invisible. We should be able to maybe sneak past it. If going into the cave is our main goal.
All right, and well, if it all falls apart, you run into the cave and they can chase me. I'm fast. I don't think it can catch me.
Okay. I mean, we could also try and distract it. Like, I could like minor illusion. You know, if we make too much noise.
Oh, you can do that.
Well,
I
don't know if it'll be very effective though. We'll still like if it wakes up and okay, here contingency plan. Okay.
Yeah. But what kind of distraction things do you got?
So I can minor illusion something like maybe us running away, right? But then at the same time, I could have a fog cloud appear where we actually are to help us sort of, you know, make it to the cave faster in case it doesn't fall for the illusion.
Do illusions work on dead things?
If I mean they can see it, whether or not they believe that it is there. I don't know the mental prowess of undead creatures.
Well, I don't think they have any brains in there anymore, so I don't think they can be that smart.
So maybe he'll fall for it. But if not, I will fog cloud and be like smoke screen.
But it can also go the same way. Don't you think you need a brain to see something?
That's true. It could probably just sense us.
Well, you know what? Like you said, fog cloud. So you want to, if it wakes up, I don't know. I don't know. If it wakes up, or if it sees us, or if it starts like swiping at us, or who knows what. So you think you're gonna do a cloud and then do like a little illusion-y thingy to make it look like we're running away? Okay.
Hopefully to, you know, so we can get to the cave. We just have to be extra stealthy.
Okay, I think I can do that. So Chris and Bobby, we can't see you right now. Are you still here?
Did you hear the plan?
Yeah.
I've been staring at the thing. I've been looking at the... Sorry, we're going to chase it into the cave?
No. We're going to sneak into the cave. Try not to wake it up. If it wakes up, I'll try and illusion it away from the cave.
It's a good plan. Let's do our best.
Okay.
Who's
Chris? Are you still here?
I'm with you always.
I sure hope not. I have to go to the bathroom sometimes.
I stand outside the door.
That's not good either.
Just to protect you.
That's great. To protect me? Okay. All right, Wenry, are you ready to go?
Do you think you're fairly stealthy?
I'm small and fast.
Okay, then I'm going to guidance myself if you don't mind. Okay. I'll cast guidance on myself if we have to sneak again.
Cool. Then everyone please make me stealth checks. Chris and Bobby, I think, have advantage because you're invisible.
Yeah.
How long does my blessing of the trickster last?
I'm just checking that for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's a good question.
For an hour.
Ah,
So it's just ended.
really?
You've been going for just about an hour, so this is the last thing you can use with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
The-
had a dirty 20.
Awesome.
Me too.
I got
Awesome.
a 13.
Good.
17.
Perfect. You guys are fine. As you guys sneak past, you think for the split of seconds that it's gonna wake up, and then it just kind of like rolls over, and is still asleep.
As soon as I see him rolling, I spine up. And then they go down. We continue on. If anything can see invisible, I just got to chuckle.
You continue on, and as you go further and further in the cave, you start to notice like bones on the sides, but it looks like something has been used. It doesn't look like someone's been collecting bones. It looks like something has periodically been using this cave as like a resting spot, because like there'll be like a rib cage here and like some like leg bones down there. It looks like something has over time been like slowly going further and further into the cave with like its dinner.
I take out my rapier, like I'm ready.
I get out my broom. I'm ready.
As you guys continue to walk quietly down the hallway, it's like you start to notice that there was like torches, that there's like lights periodically down the hallway. Just these little burning flames that seem to be like greenish, floating like not like a foot from the ceiling, just kind of spaced irregularly down the hallway. As you continue down, you enter into something that looks like a large, like a decent sized, like chamber almost. It's like you'd guess it's maybe like 30 feet across and like 35 feet tall. And at the other end, you see a few skeletons, of of humble folk and bird folk, rough hewn table, some books, and you see something you're not expecting. It's a Luma, furiously, like Chris knows this behavior. Someone looking at a spell book and then furiously scribbling down things beside it. And as you step inside, you hear ding 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 ding. And the skeletons turn to you. All four of them turn at once and look at you. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh,
No, we have to go to bed at some point. Oh man, we gotta wait a while now. Oh no! Ah man.
It's gonna be delicious.
Yes. Huh. Let's start with who we finished with last time. Bubby, where can people find you? What was your favorite moment of the night?
You can find me on Discord as I am Cintu or just Cintu, depending on the server. The Variant Roles server, I think I'm just Cintu. If I remember to log into Twitch ever again, it'll be I am Cintu. My pronouns are she and her. Bubby's pronouns are she and her. My favorite moment of tonight was my personalized dream. I love that moment. I've been waiting for a chance to get a character who can go deep into a backstory, and Abby gave me this beautiful gift tonight.
Oh yeah, and where can people find you in the coming week if you're doing anything?
As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm in Dungeons and Deductibles, also on Variant Roles, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where I'm playing Mildred Crabtree, a blue gnome drunken master monk who works for Waterdavian Farm, investigating insurance claims in Waterdeep.
That sounds amazing.
I love my jobs.
So good. Let us continue on. Back the way we came to Wenry.
Hello, I'm Shelby. I played Wenry. I just am the one silent one everywhere, and I will change it eventually. But I was gonna say that my favorite moment was the dream sequence. Not specifically just mine, but everybody's involved. It was really nice to just sit back and be like, oh, Chris is going crazy. This is great. Just having a moment to himself. But and I, I'm not. You can't really find me anywhere else. I don't. Not doing anything exciting. We're gonna be moving soon, so we're gonna be a little crazy, a little all over the place. That me.
That takes us to our lovely Fighty Pip.
Hello. Yes, I have been Pip. My favorite moment. Gosh, I don't know. They had freaking Chris's dream sequence was like just really insane. It was so funny. Bubby's, I think honestly, like the dream sequences were done so well, and Bubby's was just so touching. I actually was like, I had to like really try to keep it together because it was like, oh, her husband, no, so sad. It's sad, but yeah, it's just sad and made me sad. Yeah, I don't know. Those dream sequences are just really well done. It was really cool. I'm almost sad I didn't fall asleep, but I don't know. Pip's a simple being. I don't. She would have just woken up and just been like, all right, breakfast. So probably would have been very exciting for her anyway. But yeah, I'm Ryu. You can find me as Ryu Red Wings all over the internet, on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Patreon. I published my very first adventure last week. I published it on Saturday. You can find a Mermaid's Errand, a Caribbean tropical island themed adventure where you get to deliver a mysterious package to a mermaid while trying to keep it away from kobold bandits and a greedy dragon. So if that's something that you would be interested in, you can find a Mermaid's Errand on the Dance Guild now. And I've sold 4 copies! Which is, I'm very happy with myself. I'm like, that's 4 things I never sold before! That's great! And it's also going to be in the RPG Writer Workshop bundle that is coming soon. So keep your eyes out for that if you want like all the everything everyone wrote was like is amazing. Like there's such a spread of adventures in this bundle. Like there's something for everybody. There's like a whole bunch of Eberron stuff. There's I believe actually there's like a romance one set in Neverwinter, and yeah, it's like it's all so cool. So yeah, I guess keep an eye if you super want something Caribbean themed, a tropical island with mermaids with pointy teeth. Come check me out. But also make sure to keep an eye out for that bundle because it's gonna be like super awesome and full of like just so many cool things. And that's me. I don't do anything else besides the show right now. And that's really about it.
Well, that takes us to everyone's favorite, totally not devious quiz.
I think we have proven by today that I am not at all devious. I am just misunderstood and poorly put upon as I'm Vulpin. That is clearly what is happening here. Just saying. But anyway, hi, I'm Tim at Alan Moff and all the social interwebs and stuff. I've been playing Chris. My favorite moment is the slightly really annoying bit, but it's the really most heartwarming bit for me is where we found chips. Like we now have salsa, we now have chips. Next time, if we get queso or guacamole or anything like that, like I don't know what kind of creature it will be, but if we just leave with like a dip selection of creatures, of pets, then I'm not devious. I'm just saying, but you know, if we manage to find like something we can call queso, then maybe like a pudding of.
And then we can have nachos.
Ah,
I set myself up for that one.
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Just like I set myself up for. Why did the chicken cross the road tonight?
Yes, you did.
I would like to change my favorite moment. That's probably it.
I mean, as soon as you said white bird folk crossing a road, you knew I was going to ask
I showed
what
up.
kind of bird folk.
I even rolled for it, and I was like, okay, a 10, sure, Gallus. And I went, odd.
You knew it was coming, and
As
yet
soon
you
as I
marched
take it-
onwards towards your inevitable fate.
Yep, that is exactly what happened.
Yes. Yeah, you can find me all over on Twitter a lot at the moment. It's a very busy time of year for my actual job. So I may not be doing stuff, but I'll be doing stuff in the real world. When there might be some photos and some weird stuff of like, we're doing a white elephant with my youth tomorrow, and I'm in hot sauce. So I might get them to try very hot sauce and reactions because why not? Really. If you check out my pin tweet on Twitter at AnonMoth, there's some monk homebrew stuff that I've been working on. There's a new race and sub races, about 5 or 6 monastic traditions and a load of magic items, which are designed around monks. It's for an ongoing project I'm doing. So please go out and play test and let me know how it goes and what you want tweaking. And one of them is basically you have an ability in one of the subclasses to basically strike yourself with lightning and gain haste. That lit people's eyes up. So yeah, that's one of the that's in my pin tweet. There's also a magic item that is basically a dagger that's a normal dagger for most people, but if you're a monk, you can imbue a key point and you can add psychic damage to your attacks. So if you want to check it, it's in my pin tweet. Aside from that, I'm here on Tuesdays, and yeah, I'll be probably more around in the new year when I'm not doing stuff related to the season. That's me.
I think that makes it me. Hi, I've been the lovely, terrified, humble guide, aka Abby, or Citrine Warlock, or some version of Void and Warlock and Citrine Warlock all over the internet at this point, I think, or it's starting to be. Yeah, my favorite moment of the night was honestly just it's between Tim's faces anytime something would happen, and just how much everyone enjoyed the dreams. That made me feel really good. Yeah, and currently I'm just here. The stuff coming in the new year, but that's the new year, not now. But I think that's I think Thursday we have Project VHS and stuff on weekends. I think we have Grim Femmes on Monday. There's stuff in the next week. Check the Variant Rules Twitter. That will let you know what's going on when. Yeah. And I think with that, we are done. Yeah.
Not here next week.
Yes, we're not here
Because-
next week for Christmas. because-
Seasonal reasons.
Yeah,
We're here the
for
week after.
seasonal reasons.
Seasonal reasons.
If anybody wants to play on Tuesday next, I'm free.
We may be. Who knows? We'll let everyone know what's going on from there. But this has been an absolute joy as it is every week.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye. Bye.